I don't know what it has to be. It seems impossible to get to that point anyway. This is obviously 14 Eyes in conjunction with the FBI Homeland Security. I mean, what was Ron Breinart? Was he New York Police Department anti-terror? There's no way Breinart wasn't involved. Sorry for double negatives. Breinart had to be involved. There's just too much going on where he kept showing up. Adrian Lamo. That guy killed himself, and I was the only one who said it. He left that tag on his body. I'm the only one who ever even mentioned stuff like this. Or Breinart did. Breinart wasn't even on the internet that much. He had a little bit going with, now I'm just going way off topic. I hate these people so much. I'm so glad that their faces are messed up. I just feel bad for the psychiatric patients who have had their faces are messed up because of the shrinks, because of the psychiatric pills. They trusted those doctors. There has to be another way to heal someone with schizophrenia or borderline personality, bipolar, one of those. There has to be a better way, and not play with their faces, with their glitching out their faces. They used to put people in prison at the turn of the 20th century, and it was based on what they looked like. That was the progressives, the smart people, how everything is evolving into science and rationality. Right. Yeah, 50 years ago, Hitler was doing that stuff. And nothing's gotten better. It only seems different, better. One can buy a bag of chips and get fat. That's the difference. So the death is slower.
Arya Persay had a good one on basically what is controlled opposition. It's something that siphons your time, energy, and money, right? So looking at the transgender agenda, all I see this is as something that siphons a lot of time and energy, and well, not necessarily money, because you don't have to spend money to watch videos, but there's just so much, and all you want to do is want to find out what's the transgender agenda.
You gotta put a sweater on your dogs. Dogs are sweaters. They're walking, shitting sweaters. That's what they do. It's like putting a little bathing suit on a fish. It's all it fucking doesn't do a goddamn thing. They have on little shoes, the little booties they wear. All that shit does, all it does is fucking piss off homeless people. That is it. That is it. How pissed would you be if it was the middle of winter, you're sitting on a sidewalk with no jacket and a wiener dog struts by and
We're all the same schmuck. And it just cracks me up that we try so desperately to be unique when we're all the same cat. Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, me, you. Every cat has got that one chick who really busted up his ass.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of The Jimmy Dore Show. I'm sitting here with hilarious comedian and author of the new book, Moment of Clarity, Lee Camp, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Lee. How are you?
How you doing?
Good to see you. Let's do the Rachel Maddow lean.
There we go. Yeah, across the big table.
So this is the Moment of Clarity. It started out as a web series. It still is a web series, right? And you put them out how often a week?
Twice a week.
Okay, so twice a week. And then it was so good, you're like, I got to put this into a book. And then I saw you on the Big Dylan Radigan show on MSNBC plugging. There it is, okay? So Moment of Clarity. And now Lee, I became familiar with you watching Fox News one day, and you showed up on Fox News. And tell people the story, because it's kind of a famous story.
Yeah, well, it ended up going viral. It was this clip of me on Fox News calling them a parade of propaganda and a festival of ignorance, which was not what I was invited on for. I was invited to tell jokes.
What are you talking like that?
They didn't invite you on.
They didn't know that would happen. So they then try and cut me off. And so they're like, well, let's go to the next segment. Unfortunately for them, the next segment, literally, how Captain Kirk got laid so much. And it's women. There's 3 women in Star Trek bikinis standing there. So they provided their own punchline. That's not really, you can't blame me for that.
Okay, I didn't blame you at all. So that got you, so people became aware of you through that. That's a big...
A lot of people did.
That clip's out there. How many views has that clip gotten?
It's posted everywhere.